r/EntitledParents, episode 39. My XXXXL mother thought she could fit into my M shirt. Edit. Thanks everyone for worrying about me again lol. Don't worry, I have moved out and been buying my own clothes. This story happened few years back, and it's still fresh in my memories, only because it showed me how fucked my adopted mother was in the head. After receiving many supports on the last post, and also caused some worries within readers, I thought I'd tell you the story of my adopted mother, and it might make you laugh. I'm on mobile phone, so I will try to structure this out as proper as I possibly can. So, I grew up being underweight, 162 centimeters tall, 50 kilograms, then I went to America for 12 months. I came home with the 15 extra kilogram weight gained, and it was super traumatizing. The first thing my adopted mum said when she saw me, "Oh my god. You're a giant now." While she had her XXXXL body squeezed in and 2XL top, and some pants that showed the line of her underwear. "You've gotta lose weight. Maybe be pretty like your cousin." I still remember this, because I just got back home and she, instead of welcoming me, made comments about my weight, my face, and everything. Anyways, few months later, I managed to lose 5 kgs. But I was never big when I gained weight either. However, my adopted mum would fit me into these XXXXL clothes, so I felt like I was too big for an M clothing. But that's not what my adopted mum saw. She thought I was the same size as her. So she'd keep donating her ginormous clothes to me. Then I found this one shirt that she previously owned. It's a brown top with satin fabric. The buttons are aligned perfectly. Its shape is for professional social gatherings. However, it was an M size, so I didn't know if I could fit into it at all. I thought I was as big as those people on my 600 pounds life. I tried it. It fitted. I looked great, for once. I looked like a normal human being, and not a drug dealer wannabe with the clothes I had been wearing. My adopted mum saw me wearing it, but didn't say anything. She just looked at me then walked away. I asked if I could keep it and she nodded. A couple of weeks passed by, and I was on a trip with my current partner. I got back home to get ready for the new semester at the university, then I saw that shirt. M, my adopted mother, GM, my grandmother, me, obviously. Me, oh, grandma, what happened to this? GM, I don't know, kiddo. Looks broken though. Me, it is broken. The buttons are missing, and the underarm sleeves are kaput. At least it was washed. GM, I don't think the washing machine could have done that either. Ask your mother. So I took the shirt and asked my mother. M, what is it now? Me, the shirt is ruined. M, wear it properly next time then. Me, I was gone for weeks and didn't take it with me. M, well, it is only you who wear that shirt. I doubt it. So I asked her if she still wanted it. M, obviously it didn't fit me. Me, what do you mean? M, it's broken, can't you see? Me, yeah, and I'm wondering why is it broken? M, it didn't fit me. Duh. Me, so you wore it? Then she went quiet. M, obviously I wore it, because we're the same size. You're even bigger. So it should fit me, if it fit your XXXXL body. I went quiet. I looked at her, and just facepalmed really. I mean, how is an M going to fit an XXXXL body? This was the first time I actually noticed how fucking delusional my adopted mother was and is. The top got wrecked by her, and she was pretty flabbergasted as to how it was destroyed when she wore it lol. Fuck my life. That top could never be replaced. Sigh. It was the only piece of clothing article that made me look like a human being. TL, Dr. My XXXXL mother thought an M shirt would fit her again, but she ended up splitting the seams in various places and the buttons were all over the place. You can't buy that, she didn't mean the alcohol. This just happened earlier today, and I'm still trying to comprehend the comicality of the situation. What's worth knowing for the story? I'm 22 years old, female, and *VERYSHORT*. I'm about 4 feet 10 inches and I look ridiculously young. I could easily be mistaken for a 15-year-old thanks to my baby face. But onto the story. So, after all of my classes for the day had ended, me and the girl at my dorm I share the bathroom with went grocery shopping. We don't really see each other very often, because our schedules are very different, and like to go back to our parents' houses as soon as we can, and so we decided to watch some movies and enjoy some snacks later that day, since we both don't have any morning classes on Wednesday. My friend and I both picked up the items for our meals for the rest of the week as well as some snacks we wanted to share later. Then, my friend remembered that she didn't have her ID on her and asked me if I could pay for her alcoholic beverages, since they would check us for ID for sure. She's 21 and drinking age for lighter beverages here where I study is *SIXTEN*. Remember that for later. Now, another thing you have to know about me is that I don't drink any alcohol. I simply don't like it at all and just think it's really nasty. But because she's right next to me and about to hand me the money beforehand, I agree. I mean, it doesn't do me any harm and I don't care being associated with alcohol in a city where no one knows me. Also, the look on the cashiers' faces are quite priceless whenever they ask me for an ID. Yes, maybe I'm a bit evil. So, I put the bottles in my basket and wander off to the sanitary aisle while my friends follows behind me. I scan the shelf for what I need, tampons, and when I finally find them, I happily grab them and put them in my basket as well. My friend then poked me in the ribs and asks me, very flustered, if I could also pay for another item of hers. Now, my friend is not really shy, but she gets easily embarrassed when buying certain things. I never understood why, but since I have my own problems buying certain items, I don't judge her. She then asks me if I would mind also paying for a packet of condoms. I roll my eyes, put the packet in my basket, and accept the money she hands me for her beverages and the condoms. She's so relieved that she offers to pay for my snacks and I accept. But then, I hear it. A dramatic gasp behind me I've only ever heard in theater productions and I'm slightly taken aback by that. I turn around, and a lady waddles over to where me and my friend are standing, dragging a boy, maybe 10 years old, behind her by the arm. Internally, I already start getting really annoyed. I've been on this sub for a while, and had to deal with one too many Karens in the past few years. And here is the cast for today's show. Me, Magnificent Emperor Penguin F, my amazing friend M, entitled Mother, the spawn of Insanity Park, as in poor kid, because he has to live with that crazy woman. Also he didn't really say much M, cool manager and amp, #X200B, M, excuse me, you can't buy that. Me, thinking she meant the alcohol in my basket, since that was the only logical thing that came to my mind. Oh, it's alright, I'm over 18 and allowed to drink alcohol. F. Also, that's not hers, it's mine. I just forgot my ID at home. M. *SHRIEKS*. I don't mean that. She makes a vague gesture towards the packet of condoms on top of my groceries. That. You can't buy that. Me, very confused because I was not expecting that and proceed to draw out the packet. You mean, the condoms? The M then covered her son's ears with a shriek and stared at us angrily. Don't you dare say that again, Shen then yelled at us. You're a teenager, you're not supposed to buy something like that. Only adults can buy that. The fact that she referred to the packet as that just made it even more ridiculous. What was she, 12? Me, sorry but first of all, it's none of your business what other people might want to buy. Second of all, aren't you as a parent supposed to, well, teach your kid about sex and protection at some point? And third, I already told you that I'm over 18. But most importantly, and I say it again, that's none of your business. M, how dare you speak to an adult like that, you ungrateful child. Where are your parents? They should have taught you some manners. She then proceeds to take the condoms from my hand, but I was faster and just put them back into my basket before gesturing to my friend to just leave. But as we were about to do so, this whale of a woman grabbed my arm and held me back. "Don't you dare walk away from me." She was now full on shouting at some poor girl a third of her size in the midst of the sanitary aisle. "I will not allow you to buy something like that. Someone has to teach you some manners." Me, leave me alone. I'm going to call an employee over. My friend then hurried off to find some staff member while I was trying to free myself from her death grip on my upper arm, but to no avail. Me, let me go. Not until you put that thing away. Only adults can have, you know what, she *ACTUALLY* said it like that. Park, mum please, let her go, you're hurting her. Be quiet, mommy will handle this, and #X200B. To my immense relief, my friend returned not only with an employee, but with a manager in tow only a few moments later, but I could already feel that I would have bruises on that arm, which I was definitely right about. What's going on here? Finally. This little kid was trying to buy stuff she's not allowed to. And she was really rude to me and my son. You have to find her parents and forbid her to buy what is in her basket. First of all, I have to ask you to release her before I will call store security. You have no right to restrain her like that. She finally released me and I held my arm because her grip really hurt. I already told you that it's not your business what I want to buy, I said. She was trying to take the packet of condoms out of my friend's basket because she said she's not allowed to buy it. Me, and I wasn't rude by any means. Is this true, ma'am? Kids can't buy those. And she also has alcohol in her basket. She clearly has a fake ID. I'm starting to get really upset by the whole situation. Look, I already told you that I'm over 18. Stop lying, you little SL \**T. What the F \**CK did you just call her? Quiet. Now, would you please show me your ID? You do look quite young, but as I can see, the alcohol you are about to purchase is 16 and above. Don't really know how to phrase that in English, sorry. I took out my ID and show it to the manager. With a smug smile on her face, see, that piece of cardboard is obviously fake. Austrian IDs don't look like that. Me, that's because it's an Italian ID. I added an insult in my head as I'm not going to be rude in front of a manager. Well, I can't verify the validity. Do you maybe have another document that confirms your identity? Looks like she had one, but I proceeded to take out my driver's license and my student ID, both of which have my date of birth on them and a picture stating that I'm clearly 22 years of age. Those are all fake. She can't be 22. You have to throw her out. Ma'am, the only person who'll be thrown out today will be you. Please follow me outside. You are no longer welcome at the store. The then proceeded to throw a huge tantrum while her son just stood there, white-faced and looking like he wanted the ground to swallow him whole. I felt really bad for the kid, but also satisfied that the was thrown out. The manager returned to my friend and me when the cashier scanned our items and advised the employee to take the alcohol and condoms off the receipt as a compensation for our inconvenience and hoped he wouldn't lose us as customers. I shop there frequently. My friend and I are currently sitting on her bed while I type this, and she's still laughing about it. Seriously, no matter how old you are, isn't it positive that you're thinking of protection? As far as I'm concerned, sexual intercourse is allowed when both parties are 14 and the law about that isn't that strict where we come from. I've seen girls as young as 13 buy condoms while I was working as a cashier, and even though I don't think it's necessary to have sex at such a young age, at least they think about negative consequences. But who am I to understand the craziness that comes with being a Karen? Ep is entitled to my driveway. This happened a while ago, but reading some of these posts made me remember a cast. Asterisk 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 me asterisk asterisk backslash lemoy asterisk asterisk em asterisk asterisk backslash entitled Karen n backslash entitled neighbor, also a Karen. I had a late class in uni and needed to head out around 4 p.m. to make it on time. I had returned from walking my dog at about 3 p.m. only to find the car parked across the front of my driveway. The car was on the road, but fully blocked my entire driveway, which means that there was no way for me to back out of my garage. My house was on a small cul-de-sac in one of those massive cookie-cutter communities. It wasn't a main street, and there was absolutely no way anyone could have mistaken it for a parking spot. Me, excuse me ladies, do either of you happen to know who this car belongs to? N gives me the bitchy stink eye, then turns back to M to keep talking. M, that's my car. Me, well would you please move it, you are blocking my driveway. M, I'm almost done, I'll move it when I leave, turns back to her conversation, and proceeds to ignore me. I'm annoyed at this point, but needed to take a shower anyway, so headed inside to get ready to go. I was ready at about 3:45 p.m, got in my car, opened the garage door, proceeded to start backing out, when the car is still blocking my driveway. I stopped, got out, and sure enough N and M are still having their Karen conversation. Me, ladies, I asked you earlier to please move your car, you are blocking my driveway. M, don't you interrupt, grown-ups are talking. Me, surprised by the outburst, and confused about why this is an issue in the first place. I asked you nearly an hour ago, this is not your driveway, you are illegally parked, and I need you to move immediately. M, we are adults, and you are interrupting. I will move when I'm good and ready. Stop being rude and mind your place. I'm fairly patient, but that's about run out at this point. I start screaming and yelling expletives, tell her to get her shitbox away from my car and get her fat ass out of my way. It took a good 5 minutes of sustained screaming for her to basically give up on continuing her conversation. She moved her car more to get me to shut up than because she actually thought she had any need to move. M, you know you should be ashamed of yourself. This is not how you talk to adults. Show some respect. N, really, behavior like this is just not acceptable. Me, STFUN, you allowed your hippo friends to block my driveway. I was courteous and asked you nicely to move. I could have just called the police and have them deal with you. But you bitches responded like I was the bad guy for asking you and your friends stop trespassing on my property. I finally headed off to school. The part about this that I found so utterly insane was that 1. I'm not a child. 2. I owned that house. 3. What was the issue with moving the car in the first place? Some people I just don't get. M tried to use the respect your elders line and is shut down. Sorry for the format, I'm on mobile cast. M, your everyday Karen Ek, embarrassed kid me. Yours truly, this happened like a year ago when I was about 18. At the time I was playing rugby league. The game was fairly close, us 16 to 18 them, and it was the final minutes of the game. Ek broke through our defense and I just managed to catch up to him just before he scores, which he drops the ball in the process, and M proceeds to carry on from the sideline. M, that's a ref asterisk 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 ing penalty. He hit the ball out of his hands. Legal move only when one person is in tackle. We then proceed to score in the final seconds and win. And as we were walking off the field, M approaches where we were leaving the field. Both teams exit from the same area. So obviously she was there to take Ek home. And she sees me before her child. M, how dare you take the ball from my angels? Hands me. What? I proceed to start laughing. What the F asterisk 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 are you talking about? B asterisk 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 HM. Where the F asterisk 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 are your manners? Have your parents ever taught you to respect your elders? Me, respect your elders? Do you F asterisk 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 ing know what it means? It's means to respect the elderly, and you're not even elderly em. I don't give a ref asterisk 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 what it means you spoilt brat. My son has been signed by professional teams junior side. Me, you're calling a teenager spoilt because your son who hasn't guaranteed a spot in the NRL was denied a try because I was lucky enough to catch up to him. And we should have been awarded a penalty if the refs weren't as ret asterisk 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 ed like you. This is where I got severely offended as one of my friends who wasn't too far away had Down syndrome. Me, what? Did I just hear what I think I did? You're the dumbest C asterisk 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 here. You didn't even know what respect your elders meant, and you're harassing a ref asterisk 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 ing teenager because you were and JL Cold won the game, but missed the opportunity. Maybe I should call the cops for harassing a minor before you have time to make a bullshit sexual harassment claim asterisk em leaves after Ek noticed the commotion that M had caused and stormed off TL. Dr. M gets in my face because I didn't let her angel score. Note, I've ran into Ek a couple of times since the incident and have become good friends, but we've both agreed that we'll never catch up if M is around. Edit. Spelling. American M doesn't accept German law. First time poster and AMP on mobile and AMP might be wrong subreddit IDK as the title says. M was on vacation in Germany and somehow got angry when the people here don't obey the American law. Only there was a bit more drama involved. Cast is only me, my friends and M. We start learning English at about 14 years old. Hail the bilingual higher education schools, but grammar isn't really my thing. Also I think that I use a mix of British and American English. Sorry in advance. Disclaimer, all I know about the American education system is that it's a disaster, so I have no idea how long a day at school is for Americans. The story, on this magical day, school ended pretty early at 12:50, and it was hot as hell. Me and my friends were on our way home and passed a supermarket. Being as financial responsible as any 16-year-olds are, we decided to buy some cold beer to celebrate the vocabulary test we survived that morning. French is hard. We were standing and drinking outside the store and talked for a while because it's Friday and we have nothing better to do when all of a sudden a wild dame appeared. She has just parked and was about to enter the store when she spotted us breaking the American law in Germany. What do you think you're doing? My friends, sorry, she just assumed we could understand her. I said. What are you doing? Me, talking? Or what do you mean? How stupid do you think I am? Respect your elders. You're drinking alcohol. Me and AMP, friends, yes. So we bought it. We thought maybe she was accusing us of stealing, since we look like the kind of people store owners warn their employees about. Yes you are. Where are your parents? How old are you? Me, we don't have to tell you that. Asterisk WHISPERING for some reason I'm gonna call the police. You're gonna see. Me, what? Why? My friends, do you even know the number? It's not 911. I'm gonna ask one of the cashiers in there and tell them that you're drinking alcohol. Me, that's your problem. I didn't know shit about age limits in the US, so I really didn't know what she was on about. You look like babies and you're drinking highly toxic alcohol. Me, what? You mean beer? My friends have all started laughing at this point. Beer is only 4.5%, which is why people who are 16 years and older are allowed to buy and consume beer in Germany. Also wine or sparkling wine. And I think everyone knows that Germans drink a lot of beer. It's like Russians and vodka. Me, we are legally old enough to drink it. We showed our IDs to the cashier and they wouldn't have sold it to us otherwise. That's it. She ran into the store and my friends were seriously thinking about leaving because people had started staring at us, but we also wanted to see what she would do. Not even 2 minutes later we can hear her lovely voice again. And she's got an employee, E, with her. See. They're drinking high percentage alcohol in public. and they are skipping school for it. She didn't even ask us if we had school. Us, *IN German classes are already over, and we are just drinking beer. He asks us if we bought it in this store. We say yes. He knows we had to show our IDs to get them. Everything's good. He doesn't ask about us skipping school, and honestly, why should he? *TOEM** they are old enough for beer, and drinking in public isn't illegal. I don't care if you think they can handle it. My baby shouldn't be exposed to this. In this moment I realized she's not only a Karen, no, she's a legendary entitled mother. What baby? He's in the car, he could see them through the window. How old is he? He's only 3, but he could imitate them and start drinking too. He's really smart, you know, and children copy everything they see. I want them gone. She says this in a weird calm way, like she's doing something like this regularly. It's way too hot for a 3-year-old child to be alone in a car. *EM gets angry. And please stop bothering our customers. *EXPLODES*. How dare you? I want the police called. Now, do Americans really call the police for everything? Genuine question. I'm going to call the police because of child neglect if you don't take your kid with you shopping. *WHISPERING again. IDKWHY*. You're gonna regret this. I have friends here. My friends interrupt her. Damn, really? You? Friends? Wow, he pulled his phone out and tapped on the screen. No idea who he was gonna call. She quickly jumped into her car while glaring daggers at us and literally fled the scene. And I didn't see if there was a kid in the car, but we didn't hear one, so she probably lied. I mean, 3-year-olds are always making noise when awake, and he couldn't have been asleep with her yelling like that. The employee just apologized and went back to work. Kinda disappointing ending, but my friends and I have a story to laugh about whenever we buy beer.